Yankees fans, buckle up because what I'm about to break down today has the potential to shake up the entire offseason. And yes, it involves the Bronx Bombers being linked as one of the favorites in a possible shocking trade with the San Diego Padres. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, this isn't just random fan noise or social media speculation. This is the kind of behind-the-scenes buzz that front offices quietly monitor, and it's picking up serious momentum right now. The Yankees, as we all know, are in full win-now mode. They're not interested in marginal upgrades, and they're definitely not done reshaping this roster. After another season that ended short of the ultimate goal, the message from the organization is clear. Adjustments are coming, and they're willing to be aggressive. Meanwhile, the Padres are sitting in a very different position. San Diego has star power all over the roster, but financial pressure, roster imbalance, and unmet expectations have forced them to at least listen on names that once felt completely untouchable. When you combine a team desperate to maximize its championship window with a team trying to reset without fully tearing it down, that's when blockbuster trade conversations are born. What makes this situation especially interesting is that the Yankees actually line up very well with what the Padres might be looking for. New York has depth in young pitching, controllable talent, and position players who could fill multiple needs for San Diego, while the Padres possess exactly the kind of high-impact talent the Yankees crave, players who can change games in October, not just fill roster spots in April. And that's why insiders around the league keep circling back to the Yankees as a favorite whenever Padres trade chatter heats up. The front office in the Bronx has been far more flexible in recent years, showing a willingness to move prospects when the return truly moves the needle. And that mindset is crucial here because any meaningful trade with San Diego would not be cheap. But here's the thing, the Yankees know their window is right now. They have cornerstone stars in their prime, a fan base that expects championships, and ownership that understands the urgency of capitalizing on this moment. Standing pat simply isn't an option. Another key layer to this story is roster construction. The Yankees are clearly focused on improving balance, more athleticism, more contact, better situational hitting, and pitching that can dominate in the postseason. If you look at the Padres roster through that lens, it's easy to see why New York would be interested. San Diego has proven performers who bring intensity, edge, and playoff experience, and those are traits the Yankees believe translate under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium. At the same time, the Padres may see value in replenishing depth, cutting long-term costs, or reshaping their roster around a different core. This isn't a fire sale, but it is a recalibration, and those are the exact moments when unexpected trades happen. What also can't be ignored is timing. As the offseason progresses, pressure builds. Free agents sign elsewhere, trade markets tighten, and teams become more motivated to act before spring training. The Yankees understand this better than anyone. A shocking trade doesn't mean reckless. It means calculated risk. The Yankees won't mortgage the future blindly, but they are absolutely willing to sacrifice surplus to solve major problems. That could mean parting with young talent that fans have grown attached to, and that's never easy, but championships are rarely won by playing it safe. The Padres, on the other hand, won't move elite pieces unless the return justifies it. So any deal here would be complex, multi-layered, and heavily negotiated. That's another reason why the Yankees being labeled as favorites matters. It suggests they're one of the few teams with both the motivation and the assets to realistically pull something like this off. There's also a psychological element at play. The Yankees thrive on big moments, big names, and big expectations. Bringing in a high-profile player from San Diego would send a clear message to the rest of the league that the Bronx Bombers aren't content with moral victories or playoff appearances, they want the trophy. And make no mistake, the rest of the AL is watching closely. A move of this magnitude would shift perceptions instantly. It would energize the fan base, raise the ceiling of the roster, and put pressure on rivals to respond. That's the ripple effect of a blockbuster trade, and the Yankees are fully aware of it. At the same time, there's urgency on the Padres' side too. They can't afford another year of underperformance relative to payroll and expectations. Whether that means retooling around a leaner core or redistributing resources more efficiently, difficult decisions are on the table. And when difficult decisions are made, teams like the Yankees are always lurking, ready to strike if the price and fit align. So as this rumor continues to gain traction, the key thing to watch isn't just names, it's direction. Are the Yankees signaling flexibility? Are the Padres hinting at openness? Those subtle moves often tell the real story before anything becomes official. For now, nothing is finalized, but the fact that the Yankees are consistently mentioned as frontrunners says a lot about how seriously they're being taken in these conversations. This is one of those situations where you don't blink, because the moment you do, the notification hits your phone and the landscape changes overnight. Yankee fans should stay locked in, because if this deal materializes, it could be one of the defining moves of the offseason. And if it doesn't, the pursuit itself still tells us something important. The Bronx Bombers are hunting. They're aggressive, and they're not done building a roster capable of bringing another